For more than 2,000 years, a wall has slept beneath the mountains of northern China, a wall built by emperors, defended by soldiers, and remembered by the world. Some call it the longest cemetery on Earth. Others call it humanity's greatest masterpiece. But the true story of the Great Walls is far more mysterious than what meets the eye. Today, we travel across deserts, mountains, ancient battlefields, and forgotten dynasties to uncover the secrets behind this legendary wall. Long before China became a single empire, the land was divided into small warring states. Each state feared invasion. Each state feared losing power. But one enemy terrified them above all: the nomadic tribes of the north. These warriors moved like ghosts across the grasslands, fast, unpredictable, and unstoppable. So, small kingdoms began building short local walls, not to defend the entire land, but simply to protect themselves. These first walls were made from packed earth, nothing close to the majestic stone walls we imagine today. But an idea had been planted, a single structure stretching across thousands of kilometers, a line that would divide safety from danger. In 2121 BCE, a man rose to power, a man feared as much as he was respected. Qin Shi Huang, China's first emperor. He unified the warring states. He standardized writing, currency, and even the width of roads. And then, he turned his eyes to the north. "Build a wall," he ordered. "A wall no enemy can cross." Hundreds of thousands of workers were summoned. Soldiers, farmers, prisoners, anyone who could lift a shovel. There were no machines, no trucks, no cranes, only human strength and the emperor's unstoppable will. The workers lived and died on the mountains, their sweat mixed with soil, their bodies buried beneath the foundations. Some legends say, for every meter of wall, one life was lost. Whether truth or myth, one thing is certain: the wall was built with unimaginable sacrifice. Many people believe the Great Wall is one single line from east to west, but that's not true. The Great Wall is actually a network, a series of walls, branches, fortresses, and watchtowers built by different dynasties over 2,000 years. Some parts are strong and restored. Others lie in silence, swallowed by dust and forgotten by time. At its peak, the wall stretched more than 21,000 kilometers, longer than the distance from Pakistan to the United States and back. A wall so large, you can walk your entire life and never reach the end. But even a mighty wall faces mighty enemies, and in the 13th century, the greatest horsemen in history arrived. The Mongols, led by Genghis Khan. The wall slowed them, but it did not stop them. Their armies were too fast, too intelligent, too relentless. In 1271, the Mongols finally conquered China and created the Yuan dynasty. The wall had failed. The empire had changed hands, but the story wasn't over. After the collapse of Mongol rule, a new dynasty rose, the Ming Dynasty. And they had one mission: to make sure history never repeated itself. The Ming emperors rebuilt the wall with stone and brick, far stronger than anything before. They added watchtowers every few hundred meters, fortresses the size of cities, signal systems that could send a warning across mountains in minutes. This was the Great Wall as we know it today: powerful, beautiful, and symbolic. But even then, the wall was not perfect. It was not just built to keep invaders out. It also controlled trade, protected Silk Road routes, and demonstrated the emperor's strength. A wall of defense, a wall of politics, a wall of identity. Imagine being a soldier living on the Great Wall. Winters colder than ice, summers hotter than fire, nights filled with silence and fear. They cooked on the towers. They slept behind the battlements. They spent months, sometimes years, waiting for an attack that might never come. Their only company? The endless wind that scraped across the stone. The Great Wall wasn't just a fortification. It was a world of its own. The Great Wall is surrounded by stories. Some say it can be seen from the moon. It cannot. Some say dragons guided the builders. A legend, but one that shows how deeply the wall is tied to Chinese culture. Some say the wall is a graveyard, a poetic way to describe the sacrifice of millions. But perhaps the greatest mystery is this: was the wall truly successful? The answer is complicated. Sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. But its true power was symbolic, a message to the world that China was strong, advanced, and united. Today, the Great Wall stands as a an ancient giant watching over modern China. Tourists walk on its restored stones. Trees grow through its abandoned sections. Sand covers its western deserts. Snow crowns its northern peaks. It is no longer a line of defense. It is a bridge to the past, a reminder of what humans can build and what they must sacrifice to create something eternal. The Great Wall of China is more than stone and brick. It is a story of fear and courage, wars and emperors, dreams and disasters. A wall built to protect a nation, and now preserved to inspire the world. And as the sun sets behind its ancient towers, and the one thing becomes clear. Some walls divide people, but this one unites us with history.